All right, all praise to the Most High Yahweh and to His Son, my brother, Amashiach Yahushai. Peace and blessings to my brothers and sisters from the Israelite tribes. All right, in this video, we're going to get into some R haplogroup information. And this is information just dealing with a semi, famous so-called black person. So I came across this information. I just wanted to share it for, you know, thoughts and for, you know, people to understand what I'm talking about when I talk about Japhetic people being dark complexion people as well as pale complexion people. So here we are in one of my favorite places on the internet by DNA information of Sub-Saharan Africa. So real quick, we're looking at this R group. So R is a massive group. It's dealing with R1A, R1B, and R2. So RYDA is a massive pool of DNA, and you have the same thing on the other side of the spectrum with mtDNA with R. So so keep it sweet and simple. So we are at R1B. This J, R1B, T, and O are dealing with Japhetic groups of people, as well as I. So these are Japhetic groups, Japhetic European groups, and Japhetic Asian groups. So, and the same with T. So, from G haplogroup through T haplogroup, those are dealing with Japhetic groups of people from Europe and Asia. So, real quick, I'm going to scroll down to probably two groups. So, this group right here, the Udumi group, as you can see, this is the sample, and so one of the famous persons from this group is dealing with Chris Rock. So as you can see right here, the blanks on the boxes dealing with Hermetic groups. And then you scroll down and R1, R1B, go back up. So the sample is pretty much high with the count of people that was sampled. Let me find it right here. Nevertheless, Chris Rock sample from this same ethnic group or tribe is dealing with a B haplogroup. They used to, Wikipedia used to have pictures dealing with this group and more information, and they took it. They took it down. But these are dark complexion people. I just wanted to share with you. So Chris Rock, dark complexion person that's Hamitic from this ethnic group of people. Keep that in mind. R1B. So now we scroll over to South African whites. So for people that don't know um, various groups of people, E1B1A is dealing with Israelite white DNA. E1B1B is dealing with Edomite white DNA. The R haplogroup is just dealing with um, pools of Japhetic people DNA. And this is a big pool of Caucasian people DNA that have the ability and the mutation, especially this group of people, to alternate um, DNA, or not DNA, but traits. So their mutation could let them have dark complexion skin, tan complexion skin, ruddy complexion, dark complexion, pale complexion. So, so this is a huge sample right here, as you can see. And now we scroll across. There goes the sample for Edom, 9.6. Now we move on past E2 with the 0. 3.8 is dealing with J. And then 51.6 is dealing with R1B. And then the next group is marked others. And others could be dealing with, since it's not up, and we have I highlighted somewhere. We have T. So the other group, I don't know. Let's see, South African whites. Let's see. Could be a pocket of G or H, dealing with that other group. So I wanted to share that information because let me see if I can find his page. Okay, so I came across on EUpedia Dr. Ben Carson DNA information. So I just wanted to catalog, all these famous dark complexion people, various groups of people or famous people with their DNA information. And I'm doing this for not just a catalog, but or playlist, but um, the Negro only groups of people need to be told and aware of this information and this problem with just adopting all black people. And I see it in the live. So in the live when I'm on TikTok, I try to get these accounts or people to deal with those two doctrines with 12 tribe chart of Israel doctrine and the doctrine of Negro only. I try to, see, what kind of box I could put them in with the questioning and their answers. So this is Dr. Ben Carson. Now the crazy thing is they don't recognize him as a doctor. They don't recognize him as former housing secretary. It's sad, but this is his people, his society, his privilege being denied. So as you can see, his credentials and awards and stuff. So I just wanted the early life. So this is in Georgia. And notice the H. So this is most likely dealing with dark complexion um, parents. So he had a rough upbringing by a little. So real quick, I just wanted to share with you a little bit of that background. And now we go to EUpedia. As you can see, I was looking up various people information. That's my search engine from recent searches. And now we go here. So this is dealing with the R group. So I'm gonna just scroll down until we get to the people. And real quick, so this is R1A. They just go on forever. Now we are getting close to, I believe, the people. I hope. So I'm gonna just keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. And here we go. And more scrolling. So give me one moment. But yeah, notice all these white people, these historical and famous wealthy people. And there we go. And so, proof once again that, you know, you just can't go off of this whole doctrine of the phenotype layout. Even though all these groups of people that are Bantu based people are going to be dark complexion people, but we have to understand that a lot of Shemitic people, various groups of Shemitic people, are still dark complexion people. The same with Moabites, Ammonites, and all these other Shemitic groups of people. The same with Japhetic people. So this is all I'm trying to bring awareness to when the Negro only people are talking about, you know, this person, that group being Israelites. Yeah, it's pretty much similar to the One West, you know, still with these ethnic groups and nationalities just being adopted and gifted Israelite, you know, heritage and identity when they don't deserve it. So the same with this doctrine. I saw on one YouTube channel that I sometimes watch with a Israelite group. They did um, a scroll bar on their StreamYard when they went live, and they put MTDA. You know, I think they had the E1B1A thing, and then they did the string bar or the strobe bar on the stream. They put L0, L1, L2, L3 as Israelite women DNA. And I was like, wait a minute, you know, you realize, you know, Israel only had one daughter. You realize that, you know, the layout or the perimeters of the DNA pool is dealing with pairs of progenitors or progenitor and maternal partner. So um, they are thinking L1 or L0, L1, L2, because of the maternal lineages of Jacob, wives and concubine, or wives and servants to those wives. And I'm not here to argue about, these people, these women being sisters, all of them being sisters. My argument is the whole thing about Israel becoming a nation and Egypt. So that pull, that maternal lineage marker is in that process of mutating because you already have this concept of nomadic Hamitic people in the vicinity. You have Ishmaelites and other Shemitic groups in the vicinity. So it doesn't really, give weight to that whole argument of these various groups being the progenitor of uh, Israelites, when basically all these groups of people, these women, would just be, overrunning the latter groups still. So there wouldn't be a need for ladder groups. So when you understand that L5 is a ladder group, L6 is a ladder group. They was trying to, they wanted to make M a ladder group, but it wasn't, nowhere close. It is like, yes, this is a Shemitic marker, but we have to give it own, macro group because of the information that was sharing. I don't think the scientist was thinking like that, but there's barriers to these sequences and proteins. So um, you have ladder groups, and you're leaving out groups when you stop at L3 because you only could do four, so you go L0, L1, L2, L3. Now what about L4? So and I forgot where I was at, but yeah, so this was just that whole, oh yeah, the Negro only, and I went into a rant about mtDNA and the markers that are Negro only, and you know they're just up to them to wake up to deeper understanding of DNA information. Um, I can only show and tell people so much of this information, and I know people go, well, where the scriptures coming from? Well, a lot of it is connect the dots with some scriptures, some history, some common sense, and that's about it. Yeah. So, and I want to get into a rant about this R group, but I think I just save it for later. This is just a short video. Once again, as always, all praise to the Most High Yahweh and to His Son, my brother, Amashiach Yahushai. Peace and blessings once again to my brothers and sisters from the Israelite tribes. Thank y'all for the views. Thank y'all for the comments. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section according to the community guidelines, and I shall comment back or do a video. Until then, thank y'all once again. Peace and see y'all later.